Fresh off the GOP convention, vice presidential candidate Paul Ryan landed in battleground state Virginia on Friday. He was just outside Richmond. 10 on Your Side was there too. All new this morning, a one-on-one interview. You're going to see it only on 10. Andy Fox questions Ryan on statements he made during his convention speech.
Paul Ryan's convention speech has been analyzed, showing factual errors. I asked Ryan about that, playing loose with the truth in this exclusive one-on-one interview in Richmond.
The president campaigned with all these promises that never came true. He came to my hometown of Janesville, Wisconsin, and said, this plant will be open, will be here for another 100 years. It didn't happen that way.
That example is one of the factual errors. Barack Obama was not president when that plant was slated to close down. But when that plant was scheduled to be closed down, he wasn't even president.
That's not the point. The point I was making was he came around and made all these promises. This plant's going to be open for another 100 years. People believed him.
That fact check is President Obama was not the president when that plant was scheduled to close down. I asked Ryan whether he thinks he's losing the Medicare issue. Ryan is chairman of the House Budget Committee, and the Obama administration has spent a lot of time portraying Ryan as anti-Medicare, who favors cutting the health care plan for the elderly. Is he losing that debate?
Not in the least. I'm excited about this debate because as seniors and people know the facts about this debate, I don't think they're going to like what President Obama did to Medicare. The biggest threat to Medicare is Obamacare.
Mitt Romney is a businessman. He has used that as a selling point, that he knows how to create jobs. Ryan says it puts him in contrast with the president who has not delivered on the jobs he promised in 2008.
I don't think President Obama understands what it takes to create jobs. I think his record of failure, the high chronic unemployment. Mitt Romney is a man who's created tens of thousands of jobs. He's a man who turned around struggling businesses, who started small businesses that became successful businesses.
Ryan says the campaign is dedicated to Virginia, and they know they need Virginia to win.
Let's just say that Virginia is the top of the list of the key battleground states.
Finally, I asked Ryan about his father, who died many years ago. The private conversation I asked him about that he had with his mother about how proud his father would be.
My grandfather was a commander in the Navy in World War II, and they were in San Francisco, and the USS Wisconsin was docked there at the time. And my mom remembers going on the deck of that ship as a girl when they had like family day for officers. And so it was just very emotional when she said she saw me come down the deck of the USS Wisconsin, a ship she was on as a little girl in World War II, and how my dad was staring down in heaven smiling. It was just a very profound moment.
Look at all the people now following Paul Ryan. His life has certainly changed. He says his father's looking down, proud of what he's doing now. He's on his way to Ohio, Virginia and Ohio, critical states for a Romney victory. In Richmond, Andy Fox, 10 on Your Side.
And Andy is the only local reporter who's interviewed President Obama, Vice President Biden, presidential hopeful Mitt Romney, and as you saw there, Paul Ryan. All of that in the past few months. You can check out wavy.com for our past coverage.